my friends, Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa String Works Man Cave. We have the Rosa String Works trio here tonight. Unfortunately, Leon couldn't get out of the doctor's office in time, the banjo player, so he isn't going to be here, unfortunately, but he almost promises he'll make the next one. Doggone him anyway, going to Arizona and gone for, 4 months or something, and now he's missing tonight. And Don had a party, doggone him too. He had to go to his granddaughter's party. So Don, the bass player, is not here. We have Bev, the bass player, tonight. So we have Beverly Spencer on the bass. What kind of bass is that, Bev?
This is an Engelhardt.
The Engelhardt bass.
Engelhardt, about mid-70s, I think.
Mid-70s, she said. Okay, well, I guess you can hear her. She's got her own mic. Yeah, there you go. And then Gary's playing his slotted Martin there. That's Gary Haven from St. James. I got it right that time.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's hard for me to do that. Well, and if you don't know me, you're lost, so there you go. We're going to start off with a Larry Sparks number. Have you ever been to Richmond in November when the cold Virginia rain is pouring down? My friends, I'm here to tell you there's no pleasure when you're all alone and a stranger to this town. Don't take me wrong, I do like East Virginia, and Richmond's full of hospitality, except for one Virginia girl I know of who made a perfect love wreck out of me. Blue, blue, Virginia blue, there's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. And no other girls in the whole wide world will break your heart like Virginia girl. There's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Called me up in St. Paul, Minnesota. She said, I need you here in Richmond right away. Take the bus, I'll meet you at the station, and bring your clothes, 'cause I might want you to stay. My bus pulled in the station late this evening. Oh, there's no one around this place but me. Must have changed her mind or she's forgotten, and her name's not in the phone directory. Blue, blue, Virginia blue, there's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. And no other girls in the whole wide world will break your heart like Virginia girl. There's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Wish I had the money for a taxi and a warm and cozy place to go lie down, instead of standing all alone in Richmond while the cold Virginia rain is pouring down. Blue, blue, Virginia blue, there's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. And no other girls in the whole wide world will break your heart like Virginia girls. There's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. No, there's no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Blue, Virginia blue. Another well-written song. I like that song. It's just got the right words in the right place at the right time.
Very good.
What you got for us, Beverly?
Oh, let's put it in A.
In A.
Get Gary put his capo on there, and we'll do a little bit of pins and needles.
Okay, this is one of Beverly's greatest hits, Pins and Needles. And if I can kick it, we'll do it. To get around the circle really fast tonight.
Move along tonight, yes.
So if you do have any requests, well, just keep them to yourself. Just kidding. We'll try to do them if we can, but can't guarantee it, especially when we're shorthanded.
I'm going to try this one because I couldn't think of it a while ago, and I better do it while it's still in my mind. This was probably 30-some years ago by a group called Lost and Found, and they were, at that time, they were my favorite bluegrass band. I think they're out of business now. I think Alan got too old, Alan Mills. But anyway, this song is called Southern Train. Key of D. There's a southern train leaving here this morning. It's headed south at 10:49. I want to be on board that engine as it leaves here, ride her all the way to Carolina. Want to feel that southern sunshine on the shoulder. I want to visit with some friends I used to know. Want to sit out on the front porch with my mama, sing them gospel songs we love so. Wanna walk them mountain trails and smell that laurel, kick off my shoes and wade those mountain streams, and listen to the pine trees as they whisper, welcome home my son, it's not a dream. That southern train's leaving again this morning, but this old cell will be my home for a long, long time. And if I die now up here in this prison, let me ride her home one more time. I wanna walk the mountain trails and smell that laurel, kick off my shoes and wade those mountain streams, and listen to the pine trees as they whisper, welcome home my son, it's not a dream.
Golly, we ended together and everything.
It was a
We should have recorded that one. Oh, I think we did. Anyway, Kim says, I didn't know that Beverly owned a bass. Beverly owns everything. Everything.
It's been in the basement for years, so it doesn't know how to act tonight.
Actually, I didn't know Beverly played anything but a bass for years because that's all I ever saw her playing. She played with Rowden and Harold Rowden all the time, and I don't know who else, but every time I saw her playing on stage, she was always playing a bass. And, of course, she'd been playing way since I was just a little kid.
It's amazing how tough it is to come back when you haven't played it. So she's doing amazing
I am
tonight.
struggling right now. So by the time we end, I'll probably get warmed up and ready to go.
Let's see. Okay, well, I guess it's back to me, isn't it?
It is.
Doggone it anyway. Well, let's just go to B flat. Gonna do one that I don't know where it came from, but I heard Del McCoury do it. Taking me for granted was your first mistake. That was the beginning of my last heartache. Then you added insult to my injury when you started thanking me just as you please. So count me out of future plans you might be making. No more foolish chances am I taking. You played love's game too rough. As for me, I've had enough. For the going got too rough, so count me out. Taking me for granted. Oh, I forgot the verse. I started to sing the same verse over. That's early Alzheimer's is what that is. Things I thought important never bothered you. You kept on till you killed all my love for you. Doing as you please became a part of you. You can't blame me now for walking out on you. So count me out of future plans you might be making. No more foolish chances am I taking. You played love's game too rough. As for me, I've had enough. For the going got too rough, so count me out. We would have done another instrumental and all that, but, you know, me playing it 2 times would have just been 2 times too many.
And I couldn't play it at all.
Let's see. I guess we're back to Beverly. We're going to get around this circle in one heck of a hurry.
Sooner, because I don't know that many playing the bass. Let's see. All right, we'll do an old country song. It's pretty easy. Haven't done this in a long time. Key of D. Hey, pass me by.
Pass me by. Okay.
All right. Would you look at what came down the road today? Oh, wanting me to be one more mistake to make. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing
Very good. Well, they said we're getting nice compliments, so I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jerry, you might be shorthanded. We are not complaining. We are enjoying it tonight. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much. We're doing the best we can do with what we got to work with. It's kind of the way we always do.
I'm going to do a Merle Haggard tune in the key of C.
In C, old Merle.
Mama's Hungry Eyes.
Hurt my feelings. Do a Merle tune.
Canvas covered cabin in a crowded labor camp stands out in these memories I revive. 'Cause my daddy raised a family there with two hard-working hands. Tried to feed my mama's hungry eyes. She dreamed of something better, and my mama's faith was strong. But as kids, we're just too young to realize that another class of people put us somewhere just below, and more sadness in my mama's hungry eyes. Mama never had the luxury she wanted, but it wasn't 'cause my daddy didn't try. She only wanted things she really needed. One more reason for my mama's hungry eyes. I remember my daddy praying for a better way of life, but I don't recall a change of any size. Just a little loss of courage as her faith began to show, and more sadness in my mama's hungry eyes. Mama never had the luxury she wanted, but it wasn't 'cause my daddy didn't try. She only wanted things she really needed. One more reason for my mama's hungry eyes. I still recall my mama's hungry eyes.
Very nice. Good job. You can't go wrong with a Merle Haggard tune. RB says, I hear some improvisation going on. No kidding? Understatement of the year. That's all I do.
It's early yet.
I don't know how to play anything the right way. Everything I do is totally improv. And then, and I don't know. I could think if I could think of other words, I'd say them, but I can't think of them.
All of a sudden, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Let's see. I don't know. I had a request for the song that I wrote, From Where I Stand. So that's in the key of C. This is just C, F, and G, and there is a D in it also, in case you're interested. Started writing this when I was 18, finished it when I was 40. Kind of only took, 18 and 48. I finished it when I was 48. Took 30 years to write it. But it ain't that good. It ain't a 30-year good song. It's just 30 years long song. From where I stand, I can see all the lights of the city. For one man to love one woman so much, it's a pity. From where I stand, I can see the cantina she goes to, where she's not supposed to, but goes anyway. From where I stand, I can hear the music and laughter. Carmela tells me that's what her young heart is after. I see it differently, I see her there with a man. Carmela is lying, I see it from where I stand. And I can see the smiles on her faces. The music plays on as I watch their tender embraces. From where I stand, I can see her dress as it's swaying, and it seems to be waving goodbye to me. From where I stand, I can hear the music and laughter. Carmela's gone, that's what her young heart is after. I see it differently, I see her there with a man. Carmela is lying, I see it from where I stand. Carmela is lying, I see it from where I stand. Well, I basically got through it.
You did fine, Jerry.
Stumbled on a word or two. We don't write any of these down, by the way, just so you know, for the most part. We do read some of them, but very few of them. And most of them, we just have to rely on the old memory, Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
It's getting older by the day.
Yeah. So it looks like Beverly's up.
I don't know what. Help me, Gary.
What about the hobo song?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
I
one.
guess we can try it.
Oh, yeah.
Boy,
You
give me a hard one. Okay, let's see. It's in G, right?
Yep.
Are you ready?
I guess.
I'm going to try to kick this. I ain't kicked this in a long, 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 long time.
What would become of Any freight trains for heaven? Will there be any boxcars to hide? Will there be any tough cops or brakemen? Will they tell us that we cannot ride? Will the hobo jump with the rich man? Will we always have money to spare? Or will they have respect for the hobo in that land that lies hidden up there?
Beautiful.
Very nice, very nice. That's her number one greatest hit of all time.
20 years ago. Not
20.
tonight.
Let's see here. I'm going to look through the comments just since we went live and see if anything I've missed here. And just reading through real quick here. Just lots of nice compliments for the most part. Kim says the band may be short-handed, but your hands are still the same size as they always were. Well,
And a little clumsy.
yeah. Ronald Todd says Bev is very talented. I think she can play anything with strings. You know, the only thing I haven't heard her play, well, two things. I haven't heard her play a fiddle, and I haven't heard her play a mandolin. But she probably can.
She can play a mandolin.
I don't
It's
doubt
been
it.
a long time.
I ain't never seen her play a
Fiddle, no.
mandolin. That's funny because
This
I've.
fiddle.
Yeah, that's
Let's see here. Well, lots of nice compliments mostly. Kim says, Mama's Eyes, I love this song.
good.
Mama's Hungry Eyes, I should say. Bass Mike is sounding good tonight. Well, that's good. And Bill Webb says, good evening. Let's see. Ronald Todd says, from where I stand has Marty Robbins written all over it. Well, the truth is, when I was 18, that's who I was going to send it to. I was writing it to send it to him. Somehow I got sidetracked for 30 years and then finally finished it at 48. He was already dead, so it wouldn't have done me much good to send it to him at that point. Let's see here. What else? I'm just looking.
We need to send it to his son.
Yeah.
His son sings.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
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 No, see, you don't. Don Nye says, you don't need a big band to sound good. Sound great with the three. Well, thank you. Okay, well, that's everything, I think. Varvel says I should try my Whiskey Lullaby, you know, the one by Allison and
Oh, that's a neat song.
I did that the other day live, but
Oh, really?
it's not
Who was
not
Allison?
too tough. I did both parts.
Oh, okay.
I just sang hi when I got to that part.
I didn't. Did you change size? Have a wig on one side?
No, I
and then-
didn't.
oh, you
I
didn't? Okay.
just went
That's a
ahead
cool
and did both.
song.
No, it works pretty good. We might work it up at halftime because more than likely I wouldn't put all the same chords that Gary would put in. Gary usually finds more chords than I do. So anyway, we might look at that at halftime and maybe do that. Who's up? I'm
D
lost.
Dog again. We're going to do another old Lost and Found song in the key of D. It's called Rain.
Rain.
I was born one rainy morning just before my mama died. 5 years later, Daddy left me. The rain was pouring down outside. Rain, oh rain. icy fingers chill my bones. Seems trouble always comes around each time the rain starts falling down. That should have been E. Now the years pass by so quickly. I grew up fast, I grew up hard. Now the rain is slowly falling out across the prison yard. Rain, oh rain, leave me alone. Your icy fingers chill my bone. Seems trouble always comes around each time the rain starts falling down. I'll try. Now when I die, make me this promise to bury me in the darkest cave, so I will know when I am sleeping no rain will fall upon my grave. Rain, oh rain, leave me alone. Your icy fingers chill my bones. Seems trouble always comes around each time the rain starts falling down. Seems trouble always comes around each time the rain starts falling down.
Very good, very good. The only thing bad about that is it's my turn again. Man, it's fast. It comes around fast. Let's see. We didn't do Colleen Malone yet, did we?
Not yet.
Let's try Colleen Malone. We had a request for Molly Malone. And Molly Malone is a great song, but it don't fit my style. I thought I would try to learn it for the guide today, but it didn't fit. It's just like a pair of shoes that don't fit, it just didn't fit. So I'm going to have to do this one instead. I hope you'll accept it as a good substitution. Colleen Malone. It's been 10 years and 3 since I first went to sea, since I sailed from old Ireland at home. But those hills lush and green were a part of my dream as I dreamed of my Colleen Malone. On the day I returned to my sorrow, I learned that the angels had called her away to a grave on the hill overlooking the mill. That is where she is sleeping today. As the soft breezes blow through the meadow, I go past the mill with the moss-covered stone. Up the pathway I climb through the woods and the vines to be with my Colleen Malone. Faithful each day as I sailed far away. There was no one but me that she loved. I remember those eyes soft and blue as the sky, and her heart was as pure as a dove. All the days of my life I shall not take take a wife, I will live in this valley alone. Planting flowers around in the soft, gentle ground that is holding my Colleen Malone. As the soft breezes blow through the meadow, I go past the mill with the moss-covered stone. Up the pathway I climb through the woods and the vines to be with my Colleen Malone. Up the pathway I climb through the woods and the vine to be with my Colleen Malone. There you go. Got through it, sorta.
All the chords for the most part.
Yeah. Most of it was there. Oh, Kim Williford's asking for help is on the way, so we'll do that one. It won't take long to get back around.
Do it now if you want to.
No, we'll get right back around.
What is it?
We'll do that on the next one.
Oh, that one? Okay.
I don't remember the name of it.
What was I supposed to do?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. We might be able to make that one work.
That's D.
Yeah.
This was Lynn Morris, wasn't it?
Oh, that's where I heard it from. But the other people done it. Well, Third Town Out's done it and everything.
Yeah.
D chord, Jerry.
D chord?
What was I supposed to do?
Oh.
You were my heart's desire. I felt the flame of love on fire. No other love could take the place of you. Then you left me all alone, so lonesome and so blue. So I found someone to take your place. What was I supposed to do? Was I to walk the floor and worry over endless days to come, or cry and plead down on my knees for you? I couldn't stand to be alone. You left me nothing else to choose, so I found someone to take your place. What was I supposed to do? I know I vowed there'd never be no other love but you for me. Then the dream that I was searching for came true. Then a dream, it came to an end. There was no use to pretend, so I found someone to take your place. What was I supposed to do? Was I to walk the floor and worry over endless days to come, or cry and plead down on my knees for you? I couldn't stand to be alone. You left me nothing else to choose, so I found someone to take your place. What was I supposed to do? Yes, I found someone to take your place. What was I supposed to do?
Mighty fine. Well, I got a request for Vine Covered, and I got a request for Dirt Farmer. So we're gonna do those.
It's like you're on your
Later.
own the last half.
We're gonna do those a little later, but we're gonna do Help is on the way right now, and that's in the G of keys. Oh, I was thinking that was him. I heard him singing. I was thinking that was him. Sorry, never mind. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to have Gary do one. I got ahead of myself.
Well, let's do my one and only Dolly Parton song then.
Oh, my goodness. Put on the blonde wig.
Yeah. D. Downtown tonight, saw an old friend, someone who I used to take comfort from long before I met you. I caught a spark from her eye, a forgotten desire. With a word or a touch, I could have rekindled that fire. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Withering embers of love, I've known one or two. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. Sometimes at night I think of old lovers I've known. I remember how holding them helped me not feel so alone. Then I feel you beside me, and even their memories are gone. Like the stars in the night, lost in the sweet light of dawn. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Withering embers of love, I've known one or two. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. Oh, but old flames can't hold a candle to you.
Oh, very good. Very nice. And Kim says, don't forget the one she requested for
I won't.
you.
I'm going to do it.
He's going to do it, he says. That
She's just in an instant?
just in an instant, yeah. Merle Nidifer, I don't believe I've seen that name before. Says, Jerry, you can probably sell that song to Ronnie Robbins. Yeah, his...
we think of that.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Those guys were saying that a little minute ago too, but I never thought about it. You know, I really never tried to sell any of my songs. I just really never have. I only sent one out to Allison one time, and that's only because I knew Allison when she was a kid, you know, and I sent it to her, but I never heard back, so I doubt she even got it. Let's see. Gary Hayes says, Jerry, Bev, and Gary, you guys are sounding good tonight. Thanks for my favorite song, From Where I Stand. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you like that song. Let's see. We're going to G now. This is Help Is on the Way. It's just a 1-4-5. There might be a 2 in it. I can't remember. I can never remember. A woman in the Bible days, her last meal almost gone. God sent Elijah to make his word known. He said, woman, don't you worry, for God sent me today. Before you even ask him, help was on the way. So just hold on a little longer, help is on the way. A brighter day is coming for those who believe and pray. Help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. Troubles of this life come round and burdens get you down. You think no one is listening and you think no one's around. Just remember what his word said. Trust him and obey. Keep your eyes toward the heavens, because help is on the way. So just hold on a little longer, help is on the way. A brighter day is coming for those who believe and pray. Help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. No, help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way.
Good job, guys.
That's a great song. That is just a great song. Thanks for the request on that, Kim and Dottie. I appreciate it. And we're going to do a couple more tunes here, and then we'll take a break. If you would like to support our cause, you can do that. We'd appreciate it. You can do click on that $ there and throw a little tip money in the tip jar or in the guitar case, as the case may be. Or my preference is, if you want to just sign into PayPal and send it via email, you can send it to rosastringworks@gmail.com. Rosastringworks, all jammed together, @gmail.com.
I think I'll do a gospel song. Hadn't done this one for a while either.
Okie dokie.
Good old gospel song, key of D, called Where Could I Go?
In the key of D, did you say?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I was distracted reading the comment there.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm as ready as I'll
All
ever
right,
be.
here we go. Living below in this old sinful world, hardly comfort can afford. Striving along to face temptation sore. Where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I
good. Very nice. Good job. Got people requesting Jimmy Brown, the Newsboy. I might be able to do that. Could I play your guitar?
Sure.
Not right
hit
now.
along.
Not
Okay,
instantly,
okay.
but when we get to it.
I'm going to play it first, and then you can play it.
Oh,
I guess is this the last song for the half? Is that
no, we're gonna.
all right?
Yeah, I guess it will be. We're gonna make this the last song for this half, and then we'll come back and try to do more of the requests, and who knows what else. We'll get a whole bunch of stuff in, I'm sure.
Let's go ahead and do the request that we had. The D-Dog, Just in an Instant.
Okay, just in an instant.
The whole world's gone crazy. Sin covers our land. There's death and destruction on every hand. The things once held sacred are tarnished by man. But oh, let's remember, God still holds this world in the palm of his hand. Just in an instant, in the twinkling of an eye, he can draw down the curtain, turn out the light. Just in an instant, he can come claim his own. Just in a moment, just in an instant, we could be gone.
You want it?
Go ahead, no. Can't you hear the children? They cry out for love. God's heart is breaking, looking down from above. He's getting ready to take them home. Just in a moment, just in an instant, they could be gone. Just in an instant, in the twinkling of an eye, he can draw down the curtain and turn out the lights. Just in an instant, he can come claim his own. Just in a moment, just in an instant, he could be gone. So if you're not ready, better make travel plans. The signs all around us, this world's at its end. Just in an instant, the trumpet could sound. The graves will open, the saints will all rise out, and we're heaven bound. Just in an instant, in the twinkling of an eye, he can draw down the curtain, turn out the light. Just in an instant, he can come claim his own. Just in a moment, just in an instant, we could be gone. Just in a moment, just in an instant, we could be gone.
Beautiful job, Gary. I was a little distracted there by the back and forth that was going on in the comments there, and I was afraid somebody was being offended, and I think it was a misunderstanding overall. So at least I'm glad it turned out that way. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this half. Like I said, if you want to support the band, you could click on that dollar thing there and throw $1 or $2 in the kitty, or you could send a PayPal to rosastringworks@gmail.com. And we will be back in about roughly 15 minutes with a whole bunch more stuff, and we'll try to get all your requests in then. Here you go.
Opal's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about Can you believe that Oakwood's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, ruby, and Opal lives the golden rule. Ruby's back in nursing school. Pearl can truly stitch a work of art. One of them has good advice. One breaks the rules and don't think twice. One needs to mend a wounded heart. Each a precious gem in this old world. Opal, ruby, and pearl. Heaven's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, somewhere in that city built four square. When it comes my time to fly over to the other side, I'm gonna ask the Lord to take me there. I believe I'll meet up with those girls, precious gems in that new world. Opal, ruby, and pearl. Opal's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about the wheres and whens, a little gossip now and then about who's doing what, maybe why. You mean to tell me you don't know about what's her name and so and so? Can you believe that Oakwood's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, ruby, and pearl.
Okay, we're back. And I'm not going to try to do the Whiskey Lullaby song. I just don't feel like I can get through it right. And I wrote it. I will do it for you in the near future because I wrote a follow-up chorus to it, which I think you'll like. I think you will if you listen to it. But anyway, we'll do that another time. I hadn't even thought about doing anything right now, so let's see here. I guess Lee could start off with Vine Covered Church because somebody asked for that.
What key?
That's in A. So this is in A, and I believe it's a 4-chord song. I believe it's got a 2-chord in it. You won't find it on a well-traveled highway, not even on a dusty gravel road. And you have to want to be there when you find it, 'cause it's not on any maps I know. How to cross the field through the pasture, climb along a steep and rocky trail. When you cross that little creek in the valley, you'll see that vine-covered church on the hill. That vine-covered church above the valley, where the congregation gathered to pray, built with their hands from the forest, now stands as a marker for the grave. The siding and shingles are tattered, the steeple leans slightly to the right, and though all the windows are shattered, you can still hear them singing at night. The brothers and sisters who worship, they gather in that holy place still, though they lie at rest in the valley, beneath that vine-covered church on the hill. That vine-covered church above the valley, where the congregation gathered to pray, built with their hands from the forest, now stands as a marker for the grave. It still stands as a marker for the grave. There you go. Beverly, what are you playing now?
This is a 1987 Yamaha. It's a FG 465.
It's kind of a rare one, isn't
It's the only one, well, not the only one, but the only year they made this guitar.
it? Made that particular model.
That's this particular model, yeah.
Wow, pretty cool.
So-
It's got a great sound.
But you're going to still have to do some work on it, I think.
Yeah, it was buzzing, so we loosened the truss rod up because it had a slight overbow in it. Now, typically you don't use your truss rod to adjust action, just so you know. But it did have a slight overbow in it, so therefore the strings were pulled down tighter than they should have been. And so we relaxed that truss rod, and it did help it some. It's not buzzing quite as bad as it was, but it's still going to need a taller saddle. That's how you adjust your action. You adjust your action with a saddle and or a nut adjustment with like a new higher nut or a lower nut, whichever way.
Well, I'll do one song on it, and then I'll get the bass back out. But we'll go to B flat.
B flat.
We'll do Making Plans.
Okay.
You say tomorrow you're going. It's so hard for me to believe. I'm making plans for the heartache, 'cause you I'm making plans to meet you. Oh, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm making plans to be lonesome. 'Cause you're making plans to leave. I'm making plans to be lonesome. 'Cause you're making plans to leave.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Somebody asked for Seminole Wind, and they ask again for Carmen. We'll end the program with Carmen. That's kind of our ending song generally. After we've done that one, I usually don't have enough energy to do anymore. So
Dog D. This is an old gospel song straight out of the hymnal. I feel like traveling
Get over
on.
here where I can see what
Okay.
Okay. All right.
My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. No pain, no death can enter there. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Its glittering towers, the sun outshines. I feel like traveling on. That heavenly mansion shall be mine. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Let's see what I can do. The Lord has been so good to me. I feel like traveling on until that blessed home I see. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on.
very good job. And somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about at all says Gary is a great picker.
Oh no!
I had to throw that first part in there just because.
Because it's true. Yeah.
Well, because I knew his head would swell up. No, he always plays really well. He surprises me. He can play just about anything he wants to on that thing, if he puts his mind to it. Let's see. Let's see. I had a request for Dirt Farmer, so let's go to Dirt Farmer. That's in D. This is a song I wrote back in the 80s because all the farms were being foreclosed upon back then. And they had a count on the news. Every single night they had a count on the news of how many more farms had been foreclosed that particular day. It was terrible. I'm an old dirt farmer. I scrape a living from the soil. Like my father before me, I labor and toil. But my father said, son, you should move away. He said, farm life is dying. Son, please don't stay. So I moved to the city, and I tried to fit in. But I thought of my father and how the crops would get in. I could hear him say, son, you should move away. He said, farm life is dying. Son, please don't stay. Returned for a visit, but I was too late. My father lay dying, and I knew it was fate. But he turned and said, son, you should move away. I just couldn't leave him, and he knew I would stay. Now I'm an old dirt farmer. I scrape a living from the soil. Like my father before me, I labor and toil. Well, there you go, dirt farmer. Let me read a comment or two. Gary Hayes says, could Gary do Josephine?
Ooh. Yeah, I can do it.
That's a great one there. He does a great job on that. Let's see.
Do it now if you like.
I don't see any other comments that I think I need to address. I'm not a very fast reader. It takes me a while to read them, so I may have missed something. If I did, I apologize. I don't mean to miss them on purpose.
How many more you got there that you don't want?
Oh, I got several.
We don't want to run you out of your time.
Yeah, go ahead and do Josephine while you're there.
Okay, it's in D. I'm writing this letter, my darling, from high on a hill. We've been marching 2 weeks and we're just outside Cartersville. It snowed all day and we're almost out of kerosene. Colder than hell, hope you're doing well, Josephine. There's a fever in camp and our boys are too sick to fight. We done lost old Calvin, Weaver won't make it through the night. I overheard the captain say, It's the worst he's ever seen. I'm losing some weight, but I'm still standing up straight, Josephine. Tell my babies I miss them and wish I could kiss them once more. Bet they've grown a foot since they waved me goodbye at the door. Tell Mama and Daddy I'm alright, and just one more thing. I love you, I love you, I love you, Josephine. There's 2,000 Union troops camped by the river below. 600 of us, least there were 2 nights ago. Bill Irwin deserted and they hung him down by the stream. God, I'm so scared. Keep me in your prayers, Josephine. Well, the order came down. We attack tonight at nightfall. If we can stop them right here, we can win this war once and for all. I killed a Union boy last week, bet he wasn't 14. He looked just like our son. Forgive me what I done, Josephine. Tell my babies I miss them, wish I could kiss them once more. Bet they've grown a foot since they waved me goodbye at the door. Tell Mama and Daddy I'm alright, and just one more thing. I love you, I love you, I love you, Josephine. And lastly, my darling, in case I should be killed, don't grieve me too long and promise me that you will marry another, but don't let him treat our babies mean. When he's holding you, will you think of me, Josephine? Tell my babies I miss them and wish I could kiss them once more. Bet they've grown a foot since they waved me goodbye at the door. Tell Mama and Daddy I'm alright, and just one more thing. I love you, I love you, I love you, Josephine. I love you, I love you, I love you, Josephine.
Mighty fine. That is a great song. That really is. That's another one of those just really well written. Just a great song. Don Nice says, they are the best people in the man cave tonight. Well, I'd have to agree with you on that one because we're the only ones in here. So we're definitely the best ones in here. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go to Seminole Wind. You remember this one?
No.
Okay, I'll just tell everybody the chords at once, and that way the band can hear them too. It's D minor, F, C, G. D minor, F, C, G. In that order, never changes all the way through the whole song. You all can wait till I come in on my downbeat to come in. Ever since the days of old, man has searched for wealth untold. They dig for silver, pan for gold, and leave the empty hole. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black waters roll and the sawgrass sway, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the gar. You want to try it, Gary?
No, boy.
Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. The last time I walked in the swamp, I stood upon a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the gar. Seminole Wind. That's a great song too. We really were believe it or not, believe what you want, we were the first bluegrass band, at least that I'm aware of, to cut that song. We cut it right after it became popular by John Anderson. We cut it and put it on Prime Cuts of Bluegrass it was definitely in the 90s, but I don't remember. I'm sure it was fairly early 90s, or it might have been late 80s. I'm not really sure when the song came out, but it was really probably the same year the song came out. We put it on Prime Cuts of Bluegrass. It went all over the world. It was the closest thing we ever had to having a hit, because we did get airplay literally all over the world on that song. It was pretty cool.
You want to do some more of your request, or you want?
Yeah, go ahead, Jerry. Do another one.
Well, actually, I think I'm caught up, except for Carmen. So
Okay. Well,
why don't you go ahead and
what? You got another you want to do? Okay. I'm drawing a blank. Let's try that one. I may mess it up, but this is a Gibson Brothers song. It's always been one of my favorites by them, but it's a little difficult, so we'll see what happens.
what key is it in?
G.
This starts in G, but he says it's kind of difficult. Knowing
Well,
Gary, that means it's got a bunch of chords.
It doesn't have a lot of chords. It's just the sequence is
okay.
different.
One of them kind.
I've been a poor boy all my life. never had much I could call mine. Mama told me, son, you know there ain't no guarantee. Ain't I got something coming to me? Daddy plowed the fields and worked the land. Said the crop don't always turn out like you planned. Following behind, I learned what a man's supposed to be. Ain't I got something coming to me? Lord, I don't know how to pray, but I need some help today. Asking you to send some down my way. I'm on my knees. Ain't I got something coming to me? Once upon a time I had a pretty girl's hand. Guess I never really was her man. The road of love winds on by me. I don't know where it ends. Ain't I got something coming to me? Lord, I don't know how to pray, but I need some help today. Asking you to send some down my way. I'm on my knees. Ain't I got something coming to me? Ain't I got something coming to me?
Very good. Great song. As far as I know, that's the first time we played it together.
Is, yes.
He and I together, anyway. I don't know if Bev's played it with him before.
Once.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You know, I had 2 or 3 songs in my mind while you were doing that.
Uh-oh.
And now they're gone again.
I'll do that to you.
Let's see here. Let's do D, Dog. Some Old Day.
Oh, yeah.
I've been working out in the rain, tied to a dirty old ball and chain. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day. You'll wait for me and pray. I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Dear old mother, I hurt you so, and I've been cruel to you, I know. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day and tell my brother, sister, and dad that they're the best friends that I've had. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Can you play the first half, Gary? Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Yes, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Gonna have to do that one more often. I about forgot it. I don't get any practice anymore. We're not playing at the restaurant.
Just try.
Which one?
We're gonna do one that I gotta have the words to. And we're
Okie
gonna be
dokie.
in G.
In the G of keys.
And this is an old Scruggs. I think Earl Scruggs wrote this one, I think. I think he had some help from Tom T. Hall, but
Wait a minute.
okay.
Wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
I need a drink. Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
Are you ready, sir?
I think so.
Darling, I have come to tell you, though it almost breaks my heart, but before the morning, darling, we'll be many miles apart. Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look as sweet as when she's in my arms asleep? Can't you hear the night birds crying far across the deep blue sea? While of others you are thinking, won't you sometimes think of me? Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look as sweet as when she we part. You have caused me lots of trouble. Darling, you have broke my heart. Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look as sweet as when she's in my arms to sleep? When she's in my arms to sleep.
Very nice, very nice. Well, that was
Well.
one. Where's the next one?
We need another one?
Well,
You want
there's
to
two of you.
Okay, did it.
No, actually, there was a request. I thought I heard you calling my name.
Are you kidding? Oh.
Can you do
Yeah.
it? She's about to
I'm
lose
about
her
to lose
voice.
because I've had a bad infection and I'm getting over it, but it's still there.
There ain't no. There ain't none of that in bluegrass. You
It
just
is
sing.
not coming out.
It doesn't matter if it sounds like you've got a raspy throat. You just sing. You just
What key
sing.
do you do that? Eh?
A.
You want to try it or not?
I
up to
can,
you.
I can try it. It
We'll
can
see
be
what
worse than what I've
happens.
been doing all night, I guess.
Everybody says you have a beautiful voice. There were several
Oh,
comments
yeah.
about
She
that.
does.
I'm just having a little difficulty with the breathing part tonight.
Breathing is overrated.
Oh,
It's up to
you
you.
want to play bass?
No, don't know how.
Well, I'll try.
All right.
You said goodbye to me this morning. Only these few words to explain. You said you found someone you love better. Now you're gone, but I still hear you call my name. And I thought I heard you calling my name. Funny, I still feel this way. Your voice seemed so close, but I knew that by now you were many miles away. I walk through the streets of the city. People, they think that it's so strange. I'm talking, but there's no one beside me. Now you're gone, but I still hear you calling my name. And I thought I heard you calling my name. Funny, I still feel this way. Your voice seemed so close, but I knew that by now you were many miles away. That by now you were many miles away.
Very good. Mighty fine. Very, very, very good. Well, I think we got time for one more song. And so we're going to end it on Carmen. I want to thank you all for being here. If you're watching this later, you can still make a donation if you want to. We would appreciate it. Thanks for all the nice compliments and wonderful things that you've said this evening. We appreciate it very much. I'll have another vlog tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we can catch up then, and I'll show you what I'm doing tomorrow, because you just never do know. In fact, I never know what I'm going to be doing. Usually, it's something to repair, usually. Well, anyway, let's go to Carmen. This is a Marty Robbins song, and it was requested a time or two this evening. We often end our program with this song. So here we go. I'm going to go right to the G yodel here. Carmen, Carmen, Carmen. Tonight I am making, my body is shaking. Tonight Carmen's coming back home. Tonight there'll be no room for tears in my bedroom. Tonight Carmen's coming back home. Tonight as I stand here, I've noticed my hands here are trembling as never before. My feelings I can't hide, resistance is all that my pride will rush outside the moment she walks through the door. The lips that have kissed her, that's loved her and missed her, are lips that have cursed her at night. Through anguish and torment I've cursed as the nights went from darkness till dawn's golden light. Well, I thought of just taking these two hands and breaking that body I'm making touch. I find while I'm waiting there's no time for hating, while anticipating the woman I've wanted so much. Can you play any of that, Gary?
I doubt it.
I put brand new sheets on the bed. I'm nervous, I'm trembling, recalling, remembering the way that she tosses her head. I've given much thought to the fact that I ought to have more control over my life. How can I fight it? There's no way to hide it. I cannot deny it, the love that I have for my wife. Carmen, Carmen, Carmen. Whew. Talking about being out of breath. Well, thank you all for being here. Thanks for being so nice. We appreciate you. We will see you tomorrow about 1 o'clock. Be there or be square.